Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, night, evening. I don't know what time it is for you, but hopefully you're having a fantastic one. Sorry for being a little late. Had to do some meal prep and all that fun stuff. So I'm just setting up everything with stream real quick. I apologize. We're almost ready. Okay. How is everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's been a pretty good day. We had what do we have? We had a steak and some eggs, or a steak left over from yesterday because I cooked 2 yesterday. And then we had 2 eggs, so a steak, 2 eggs, and then we had a probably like 50 grams, probably not even 50 grams of blueberries, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good if you ask me. Alrighty. I am actually pulling up Minecraft now as we speak. But while we are pulling that up, let's go ahead and pray real quick. We like to do just a small prayer at the beginning of every stream. Maybe motivate someone. Maybe just, I don't know. Really just put it out there on the table, I guess. Anyways, if we'll bow our heads real quick. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful and wonderful day, Father God. Thank you for allowing me to be able to stream and giving me the life that you have given me, Father God. Thank you for allowing me and giving me the opportunity to just do this. And even if it doesn't go anywhere, Father God, I just pray that maybe 1-2 people. Oh, I just hit my mic. 1 to 2 people, Father. I just want to be able to motivate and inspire and lead them to you, Father God. Not for my glory, but for yours. Let me be a reflection of your light. And in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Alrighty. Minecraft is opening up. Is my camera freezing? Hello? It is a little slow. Why is it slow? I don't know. That's a little concerning because I don't know why it's choppy. That might mean we can't record because that's what happened last time. Ooh, I don't know why it's been doing that. Also, I did post a Winrose video the other day. I'm gonna be honest, it didn't do great. So I don't think I'm gonna post any more of those. We might, maybe, I don't know. We will have to see. Is it still choppy? Hello? Okay, it doesn't look like it's choppy anymore. That's good. I don't know why it was. I don't know. Hopefully it stops. I wonder if it has something to do with our storage. We are pretty full. I mean, we have 296 gigs of free still left of storage. So it shouldn't be that. Oh, it is warm in this room. And that's okay. It's okay. Did just get a shower. Or I got home maybe at this point, maybe 50 minutes ago. Let's turn some music on. This is not relaxing music. Whatever, it's lo-fi. Whatever, dude. Okay. Let's pull up the game. If you guys were here for the last stream, you will know that we still aren't home from the desert exploration trip. We finally found one. About, I think it was close to 85,000 blocks. Yes, 85,000 blocks we traveled to get to a desert. Absolutely insane, if you ask me. Absolutely insane. Do we have any paper? We have 8 paper. That's not enough paper. We do have 43 sugarcane, though. So that is plenty. Okay, hopefully with the... I was about to say, that's not going to be enough. We do have a few more we can make. 45 rockets. I really am hoping that 45 rockets will be enough to get home. And this is the way we gotta travel. Hello, Mr. Golden Skeleton. And we take off. We're not too far from the base. Only maybe 7-ish thousand blocks away, give or take a few blocks. But, you know, that's a lot better than the 85,000 blocks that we were away from base yesterday. Quite a man. That was a fun. It was definitely a stream. I was so excited just to find a desert. It was kind of crazy. It was definitely the most excited I've probably ever been to find a single biome. And just because it took me so dang long to actually find it. That's weird. I need to make a brush. I've actually never even done anything to do with I don't even know what the update's called. It's the one where you can get like the sniffer and all that. I've never even touched that update, which is crazy to think about. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really keep up with updates. I don't. I'm pretty bad at that. I don't know, because I do play with a few mods on this world. They're all like nothing major. It's like replay mod. It's what other mods are even on this? Shaders, replay mod, mini HUD. So it's all just very, I guess, content creation related stuff, or like HUDs. But it's really, they don't always update right when the game comes, or right when the new update comes out. So you got to balance that. I probably could do a little bit better of a job, but I will say I am kind of excited for the update they just announced. That one's still going to be in snapshots for a while though. That one will be in a snapshot version for probably some time, and that's okay. I don't know. I wish Minecraft would do, I don't know, it just feels like they don't add much whenever they do add stuff. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Give me that gold. Ow, you burned my toes. Don't burn my toes. Those are my toes. I just want the lodestone will grab this gold block, and we'll just break this. Not like it'll take that long. We do have max pickaxes. Okay, there we go. And we continue flying home. It's been a good week so far. I don't know. I'm always tired during the weeks, which sucks, I must say. But I guess that's what that's what happens when you average 5 to 6 hours of sleep a night, and then are pretty much going from, because I wake up at 5:40. No, 4:40, not 5:40. Sorry, I leave the house at 5:40, and then I don't get home till 6:30, and then, you know, shower, eat, stream until 9, and then then I got to do stuff around the house for that last little bit of an hour or whatever, however long that is. And yeah, and then I go to bed. So it's fun though. It keeps me busy, which I like being busy. I don't like feeling stagnant or idle. Never have. Maybe it's the ADHD and the undiagnosed ADHD in my brain or something like that. I don't know. Actually, we can't even use the, I just thought about that. We can't even use the portal because I was going to use okay, let me explain. I was going to use the end portal to teleport back home, but we have slept in a bed, so that wouldn't work, unfortunately. That would not work how I would like it. And that's a-okay. Is that an ocean monument? It is. I would like for everything to load in around this, because this is pretty close. it's mostly... See, I wanted a full-on... Like, this land's pretty close. I don't know. I wanted a full-on ocean around my ocean monument to build a base. I just feel like that'd be so cool. Just ocean in every direction that you look. I don't know. But we have that one saved. I need to go through because I screenshotted so... Oh, I screenshotted... This is actually really close to base, so we need to screenshot that. I screenshotted so much last stream. I need to go through. Just because I've been, you know, exploring. I went 80... Probably close to... probably 85,000 blocks, and then I turned around. I don't think I went to... Because I was going to go to 50k. But going 50k up, or like 50k on one value and then 50k on the other, instead of going in a diagonal, because on the way home is when I was going to do the diagonal, just to ensure or get as high of a chance as I could to actually find a desert. We are pretty close to the base now, though. We are getting close. Let's see if this has anything for us. It might not. This is relatively close to base, so this is one we have probably seen, honestly. Let's see. Is there a chest? There is. With a lodestone, we can take that. All right. Nice. This is a cool little hill. Our base is just on the other side of this. At least I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure this is the hill that's close to our base with the cherries. With the cherries on top. I don't know what I'm saying. Whoa, wait, this is close to base. Have we just found a new spot to build something? What would we want to build here? I don't even know. This is really cool, though. I like this. This is definitely going to get a build in it at some point. 100% this is going to get a build. Imagine a bridge over here that leads to something there. Oh, dude, that's so cool. And it's close to our village, too. Like, our village is just over this way, I think. No, wait, it's that way. But we're gonna grab this. Like, yep, there's this our savannah right there. So that's really close. Dude, that might be one of the future projects we do. Just need to figure out what I would do there, right? Because that's the thing I don't know at the moment. Gimme gold block. Gimme gold. Gimme gold block. Gimme gold. What would even be cool there? I don't even know. Okay, base should be this way. Yep, right there. Look at that. And it's just over there. Good to know. Dude, coming into the village is so awesome now. I feel like we need like a house over here or something. Now here is the question, right? I don't know where I want to put the bee farm. So the original idea for the bee farm was to put it like over here, have like a little apiary or like a druid's house almost, and then have like a thin path that leads out to his house, and he could be like in charge of, or it could be the wizard, because like we were gonna put the wizard tower here, right? I think that would kind of work actually. It also did feel a little bit barren over here. Where did pink go? I need to pull this up. Minecraft colors. Pink goes close to the end, actually. No, that's not right. Wait, where's the one I was using yesterday? Block. No, Minecraft color. Was it this? It was this. I thought brown went like there though. Black. Yeah, brown went here. I don't know. How do we... See, I feel like this list just doesn't make sense. Because, like, why would purple, magenta, and pink be at the end? I think you would think they'd be... I guess because they're blue and red. They're bluish. I don't know. Minecraft colors. White, black, gray, brown. I guess we'll put pink in at the end, but we'll put brown here. Actually, that's something I want to check on. Where are we? We're there. Okay. Let's see if any... Ow. Let's see if the cocoa beans that we had have grown. Probably not. You know they have not. Do we have any bones on us? We do not. Okay. Let's grab a little bit of bone meal just so we can actually get this farm started and fill up our... what will be our color box. We don't have any left over here, do we? No, we don't. No. How sad. How sadness. Okay. Also, I should brew some slow falling potions. We had bone meal on us. What a baboon. What a fool. We want to probably harvest these with fortune. I don't know if fortune applies to these. 3. I don't know. 6. 9. We got 3 every single time. Can you not? No, don't break my stuff. Hop in the water. I'm guessing with fortune you get 3 every time. Or do you always get 3 every time? I don't know the answer to that, honestly and truly. Okay, let's turn 1 into brown dye, just so we have it. Because I am trying to... I want to get all the colors, get the dyes down. Hence why I am working, well, on a flower farm, which is also going to be near the bees, and yeah, well, yada, yada, yada. Okay, let's go ahead, cook 8 of these, just because it's an even number. Put this in there. Okay. 25 cactuses we have for cooking stuff up. So it goes yellow and then green, lime green, green. So we need a white dye. Let's grab a bone. Throw this in there, throw this in there. Okay. Go like so. We might need some of that. Green dye. We need to make a lime dye. Okay, so lime, green. No, yeah, lime green, cyan, which is blue and white, I believe. No, that's a light blue. What is cyan? Cyan is green and blue, but it's light blue first. Do we have light blue? Do we have blue? I thought we made blue. I guess we didn't ever make the blue. We did make blue and light blue. Okay. Good to know. So we have light blue. We have blue. We need cyan, so blue and green. Blue and green. Let's go cyan. Also one of my favorite colors in this game. Cyan, blue. We need purple, which means we need another blue. We'll just use, we'll use one of these. Why not? Bang. We'll probably actually have to do more, but that's okay. Purple goes there. Magenta is this and a pink. Magenta. Purple, magenta, pink. 9, 8 times 2, that's 16. There's 16 colors, right? Yep. We have all the colors. Ha ba da ba ba. Nice. Okay, let's grab you. You are our bone meal stuff. Let's go red, yellow. What color does the peony give? Pink? Lilac, pink, yeah. So let's go like this. So they're in order kind of as well, what they give. Nice. So we have our colors sorted. Now we just need to obviously get more of each color to actually be happy with our color box. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Now, let's organize all this stuff because our inventory got quite unorganized on that very long voyage, I must say. Let's grab ink sacks. Let's just grab that. Let's grab these. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Just grab all the good stuff. Even though there's a lot of good stuff. Bunch of gold actually on that trip, which is not a bad thing because we didn't have a ton of it. Let's go like half stack there. That was a whole stack, wasn't it? It was. Half stack. Go ahead and do that. Throw the diamonds, throw the iron. Get the crafting tables in out of there. I don't know why they're even in there. Okay, close this, open our chats just to make sure we have it open. What? That makes no sense, but whatever. Lodestone. Do we have any other lodestone? I thought we had a bunch. Yeah, 11. Heart of the Sea, I guess we can put in here. We're soon gonna need some more storage, guys. We are starting to get to that point where we're outgrowing this area, I must say. What? I thought you could turn this into dye. Is it if you smelt it? I think so. I think it smelts into lime dye. If I'm not mistaken, we can just throw these in here for now. Yes, it does. Okay. So we have a way of getting, the only dye I think we don't really have a way of getting right now is blue, which we will make our farm centered around. Green, we will make a cactus farm for. White, we will, for our farm, we'll have blue and white. We can get magenta from the lilac. We can get pink. So let's check. So check. Gray, these three are going to be the issue because of black dye. Black dye is the hardest to get renewably. Not that it's hard, you just make either a squid farm or have a little wither skeleton guy or wither guy blow up stuff. Brown, renewable. Red, renewable. Orange, just red and yellow, which we have both. Lime, renewable with the sea pickles. Green, cactus. Light blue, which is just blue and white. Cyan. So yeah, every color other than these three is pretty much renewable now. Well, minus a few steps, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and put those there. We need more storage, guys. It's getting bad. It is getting bad. Okay. You go in there. I guess the lodestone we can put there. Okay, saddle goes in, not in there. Where are we putting TNT? I guess in here? No. I don't know where we're putting TNT. I guess in useful block. We can put it in there for now. These are kind of those items that can go over there. Okay. Let's go over to the blacksmith shop real quick here. I think this, yep, this is where we're putting like our saddles and stuff for now. So we can put those in there. Okay. Where do we, I guess we can put this stuff, these desert grass in here, I guess. I don't know. We can put them here, I guess, for now. Got oak. We got dark oak. Wait, we can turn that off. Dark oak. Let's take our emerald over. That's just sand now. More sand. So grab all the sand. We got a decent amount of sand, which is pretty good. Because I don't think we had a ton. Well, we had a decent amount. That's fine. It does not hurt to have a bunch of sand. So that one's empty now. These both need repaired. That can go in there. That and that. Okay. So this can go in there. Where are we putting our bees nests? In here, which we will need to use here shortly. XP bottles. Let's grab all this stuff. Bones go in here. You go in here. I guess for now we can throw them there. I don't know. That'll be fine. Leather goes in here. So does paper. Flowers. We got some lapis on us. Just like so. And then flowers can go in here. Well, you're extra. You can go there. Okay. Lapis can go in the lapis chest. Or the rarest chest, I guess you could call it. Crafting tables in here. Let's go ahead and craft all the rockets we can, which is not many, I must say. This can go back in here. Let's take this over to the villagers. Do we have enough iron here to repair them? I don't think so. So let's go grab some iron. Let's go and do that here real quick. Take a sip of water. Okay, let's grab those. Throw you in there. It's slowly making bone meal. It's not fast, but it's not really a bone meal focused farm anyways. It's more, well, it's an iron farm with a byproduct of bone meal. So I'm not going to complain with that. I'm not going to complain that the byproduct isn't producting enough. Like, what? If I wanted the product, I'd make a farm for that. Yeah, whatever. You guys get what I'm saying. You understand, I hope. Okay, let's turn this into iron. This into iron. Let's put you there. And then let's just go through and repair our tools. Because they need it. Just grab it all. Give me the XP. I don't really want to do you. Okay, let's go. Bang. That you're also a stonecutter, which I don't feel like doing at the moment. Grab XP here. More XP here. Okay. Bang. Bang. Let's head back over to these guys. The armor is doing better now. Grab this. Offhand can be with you now. That's not what I meant to do. Whatever. That's fine. That still works. Have you? Okay. Now we go you. Not you, actually. We go to you. Not to you. Okay, you're done. So now we just hold this. Okay. Give me the XP. Bang. Bang. Okay, you're done. That is all but our pants complete now. Not too shabby. So yeah, everything got repaired except for our pants. Wait, are they restocking? Did you restock? No, my pants. Are these not? My pants don't have mending. Why don't my pants have mending? That's strange. Why don't y'all have mending? That's no good. Am I using the wrong pants? I think I'm using the wrong pants. I thought our pants also had mending on them. Pants, 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 pants? Really? Interesting. Well, I guess we need a mending book here real quick. So let's do that. Grab a mending book, which is this guy, I think. Yep. There we go. Throw those in there. Throw those in there. And now we go here. Take these off. Unfortunately, they won't be fully repaired. Well, yes, they will be. Because we have more trading to do now, thankfully. And they're fully repaired. We will go through, I guess, here. Just grab whatever XP we can grab. XP never hurt nobody. Doesn't hurt to have a bit of it. Just sitting around in levels. Just in case we do want to enchant something or repair something or, you know, whatever we need levels for. Wow, we actually did that like perfect. You got any XP for me? Y'all? Any XP for your boy? Oh, you had some XP for your boy. Nice, thank you. Alright, 21 levels. That is not too shabby. Alright, and we can grab all these emeralds. Craft emerald blocks. We are getting a good stack of emeralds now. I'm gonna be real with you. Nice. All right. So I really need to decide on how I want to do the apiary. I don't know. Let's grab you. So this is colors. This is elytras. What color should we make elytra? We should leave it that color. Fireworks. We need more. It's bad. It's sad. Let's put these over here. That can just stay in that corner. We should probably have a food one. But I'm not worried about that right now. Okay. So, what do we need? Where do we want to put the bee farm? I want them to be always producing, but I also want it to look good and be reasonable where it's placed, right? So, that is the dilemma. Let's just place all these. So I do want to have enough space that we can actually do a flower farm by it. And if we want to do a flower farm, well, that also means that we need to have the flower forest, which thankfully we are near. So I think I do want to do it over there. I think. But here is the question. Do we want to stay within the theme that we already have going? Or do we want to go with a new kind of druidy type theme? That's a good question. And I don't fully know what I want to do with it. I don't know. I don't even know how to make a flower farm, to be honest with you guys. I've never made one, at least an automatic one. So, with that being said, let's grab some blocks. No, I broke a plant. There we go. Let's... dude, I don't know how I want to do the house over here. So, let's grab... Let's just grab, like, diorite for our template block. I think we got more of it down here. We should. Then again, we haven't collected diorite. Yeah, but we haven't used it either in any builds, so we do have a little stockpile of it. Let's go ahead and lay down just to make sure phantoms aren't going to spawn on us, because that would get annoying. Okay, there we go. So what I'm thinking is we come over here to the flower forest, past this unfinished house, because, you know, everyone's got to have a unfinished house in their Minecraft world. And where the blue flowers are, which are over here. Hello, Mr. Creeper. We actually need to kill you, because we desperately need your gunpowder. That is a build we have to build soon as well. It is a gunpowder farm. So where are the cornflower? Oh, creeper. Hello, friend. So it's actually good distance away from our build. So let's put the template blocks, because it's on the, yeah, it's on the other side of this forest. Wait, where is the cornflowers? Hello, Mr. Creeper. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I think the cornflowers are over here, yeah. Yeah, so since they're so far, I think what we're going to do is do a different theme. We're going to do more of a druid style theme, right? What color do oxide daisies give? Because, like, if we could spawn it here and get 4 different flower types, that could actually be pretty good. Because oxide daisies are nice. Cornflowers are nice for the color blue. There's a creeper right there. He was so camouflaged in, I did not even see him. That is terrifying. That is absolutely, positively terrifying. Okay. So, I would love to... We don't have any bones. There's also red here. So, like, here would almost be perfect, right? Because we get a little bit of everything. We have the potential for 5 different flower types. I don't know if red will be able to spawn, but it could potentially be a good area. We should have brought some bone meal over, but it's not the end of the world. What we can do is... Oh, also, if you guys did not know, flowers can only grow... At least it used to be this way. Flowers can only grow in specific spots, right? So, if you bone me here, you would probably only get poppies, dandelions, and lilies of the valley. I'm not 100% sure about... I'm pretty sure dandelions and poppies can spawn anywhere, but all other flowers are designated to a certain area. I think. I could be wrong on that. I just think that's how it used to be. So if I am wrong about that, please don't be scared to let me know. I enjoy learning, and I enjoy figuring stuff out. Okay, so let's just chop these trees, clear ourselves a little bit of space, because we're gonna have at least 2 buildings down here. We have the actual apiary itself, which is the bee farm, and then a house that will, well, I guess, and the flower farm, but I'm hoping to be able to hide the flower farm. I don't know how possible that's going to be. We will have to figure that out in due time. We shall see. 16 gunpowder is not too shabby. We also do need to make a creeper farm sooner than later as well. But it's also like, man, do I want to build it in this area that I'm almost done with? I don't know. I don't know if that's how I want to do that. I don't know. because once we're done in this area, we're not going to be in this area nearly as much. So it is our starter village too. So, you know, like, I don't want to build all my farms near my starter village. Like, I don't know. Because eventually we will make a bigger and better bee farm. This one's purely for aesthetics. Well, aesthetics and some usefulness. Eventually we will build a better one with more aesthetics and maybe in a big city or something. I don't know how I want to do that yet. I don't know. I do have quite a few plans for this world build-wise, though. I'm gonna be honest. At least a few I have. Like, I want to be able to add... I want a world build, right? That's been the goal of this world from the beginning, is to world build. So, with any world, needs some lore, needs some, you know, some stories. So, we're gonna add some different factions, add some different races. But this is, like, big future plans. Because, well, we're still on the first village. It's gonna take a minute or two to get to the point where we have factions and different races and different factions for each race. It's gonna be a hot minute, but you know, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what is to come for this world. Now, I do want to test this area, see what flowers can kind of grow, and then we can determine where we actually want to put it. But I think this area is going to be like perfect. Actually better than I thought it was going to be honest with you guys. Because we get red, white, maybe pink. Hold up. So if we go here, right, we can definitely get blue. We should be able to get lilies of the valley. Pink, maybe. Red, maybe. Oxeye daisies, most definitely. So let's grow. Now the goal here is to just get flowers. That way you know kind of what spawns where. We don't want grass, we want flowers. Now we could just place flowers, but that doesn't help us figure out what flowers are actually spawning here. So blue can spawn there. I wonder if red can spawn anywhere but that spot. Usually they're in patches, so I would assume it can. But there's only one single red flower here, so it's kind of like a little nerve-wracking. Okay, those can spawn there. That's fine. Let's break this and just see if we get another red. The lilies can spawn there. Blue, of course, can spawn there, but we don't need blue there. We don't need blue there. Blue can spawn on where that red flower was. So I'm hoping more reds can spawn, but none. We haven't been lucky as of yet with a red. Yikes. Let's just clear these. We know blue spawns here, right? Open up our chances for other flowers to spawn. Other than blue, maybe. Also, I don't know how many dispensers blue can spawn are usually incorporated with various flower farms. We're not getting red, which is kind of annoying. Are tulips just rare? I don't know. We're not getting any duplicates on the reds. We're also not getting any, well, oxeye daisies, but let's just clear this area. Yeah, so we can get oxeye daisies here. I'm kind of worried that we haven't got any more reds. We might not be able to get reds in this area like I thought I was able to, unfortunately. Okay, we can get lilies. Definitely can get blue, can get oxeye daisies. Red isn't huge deal, but you know, eventually we're gonna have multiple flower farms anyways, because I will want to be able to actually grab the actual flower, not for dye, but for flower shake. Eventually, I would like to be able to do that reliably or decently automatic. It's not looking like I will be able to get red here though, which is fine. So let's see, actually test this area down here. We have 7 left, which isn't a ton. Okay, down here we can get pink there. Okay, so here, okay, we can get pink over there. Okay, so here's what I want to try, right? If we clear out all of this, yo, Blaze, what's up? Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Hey, I appreciate it, my guy. I will say this now, as I like to always preface when someone does donate. Donations are greatly appreciated. They are not required. So I do greatly appreciate that, my dude. I appreciate it. Big dubs in the chat to Mr. Blaze. Okay. Big dubs, my dude. I appreciate it. How is your day going? All right, let's... My inventory's so full already. With flowers. With stinking flowers, dudes. I shouldn't have broke this. No, why'd I break this? Oh, man. Quite good. How about you? I am doing pretty well. As you can see, we are trying to make a little flower farm at the moment. I need to figure out where I want to plant the bone meal, though. But I need more dirt. Okay, let's go down here real quick. Place a chest. Just so we have a little bit of storage over here. We're going to be over here for a while. Okay, throw all of these things in here. Okay, let's grab more dirt. Quite good. How about you? I had some steak tonight for dinner. That was pretty good, if you do, if I say so myself. Actually, it was really good. I'm not even gonna lie. It was very, very good. It was steak. It was leftover steak, so it wasn't as good as like when it was first made. But I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? Let's go ahead and break these just so we can get a good idea of where we actually need to plant blocks, which we should bring more bone meal over here. I think here. So here we can get oxeye daisies. We can get, okay, here's what we actually need to do first. Let's grab our diorite. I think we need to be closer to here. And I'm hoping we can get some pink tulips and some lily of the valley. That is kind of the hope here. Because oxeye daisies are light gray. I wish they were gray. Are there gray? Is there a way to get gray flowers? Honestly and truly, I don't know. Or not gray flowers. Okay, so we can get lilies of the valley here. That's good. We can get blue. Can we get any pink tulips in this from this spot? Have some buttered noodles. Big dubs. I made I meal prepped a parfait for the so I want to test on my pre-workout. My pre-workout meal. I'm gonna have some buttered noodles, simple but good, to be honest. Hey, you should add some protein in there, my dude. Protein's really good for you. Protein is the good. Can't just have buttered noodles. Gotta have some protein in there, dude. Okay, let's head back to base. I need a bunch of bone meal just to test. I want to make sure we can get we don't need it to be like a ton of pink flowers, right? because we're going to use the pink tulips as tulips, not as dye. So we just need to be able to get some. We'll just take all the bones. We don't really have another use for them. But yeah, it's definitely, this is definitely far enough away. Oh yeah, protein shake, don't worry. Real food always is superior. Just remember that. Real food always beats protein shakes. Don't get me wrong. Protein shakes are good as a supplement to supplement your diet, but real food is always superior. Let's grab grass. Grass. We will terraform this later, make it look pretty, but not yet. If I go, let's do 8 bones. If we don't get any pink tulips from this, right, we will try to move it over one, make sure we still get lilies of the valley, which we should. So we've gotten, oh wait, let's take out all this, right? Any flowers in our inventory we want out, just so we can clearly see what flowers we're getting. Probably the most is going to be blue, which is fine. That's what we really, the others are extra anyways. So blue, more blue, nice. I am getting worried that we're not going to get any pink tulips here. More blue, more blue. We also haven't got any oxide daisies. I also don't know if that one was there or not, but let's break these. We're not going to count these lilies of the valley though. We will just throw these in there. We haven't got any oxide daisies yet, which is kind of crazy because there was a big patch here. Wait, what is going on? Okay. Was that had to have spawned from this? There's an oxide daisy. There's another lily of the valley. So we're going to get primarily blue. We're going to get some oxide daisies, some lily of the valleys. But are we going to get pink tulips? I would like to get pink tulips. I would like it. I don't know. We might have to move it 1 block over, which is fine. Which is not an issue. We will do these last 12 just to see what we get. I am worried that it's going to, if we move this a block over, it's going to very heavily reduce our number of lilies of the valley. So that fact I am a little nervous about, but even if we get some lilies of the valley and some pink tulips, I will be more than happy. So, and we would be moving closer to the oxide daisy patch anyways, so we'd still get those. Blue is the main flower we're gonna get. Cornflowers are definitely the main flower we're gonna get here, and that's fine because that's the dye we need to produce, to have all the colors. Let's just break all this. Yeah, I am assuming we're not going to be able to get any pink tulips from this spawning spot, but that's okay. Okay, grab that. What flavor protein shake? Chocolate. What is your favorite flavor of protein shake? I'm curious. I'm gonna say I'm basic. My favorite protein shake flavor is, well, vanilla. Vanilla rain, or I don't know. The cinnamon toast crunch rise is pretty good as well, I must say. Okay, yeah, so a bunch of blue, little bit of white, little bit of gray. So let's move this a block over and see if we get any pink. I really hope we do. Let's grab some grass. We're out of grass. Dang it. I think so, but I don't know, so we will try again. Like I said, the pink tulips would just be an extra. But, you know, it's always nice to have. Okay, so we do get Oxeye Daisy still, which is good. We need to make sure we get the Lilies of the Valley still, even if it's only slight, and see if we get any tulips. I feel like tulips just aren't spawning, though. Okay, they are spawning here. So it might just be slightly too far, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. We could always have multiple dispensers, right? But that's not ideal. We haven't got any lilies yet, or actually any tulips. I'm getting a little concerned that we're not going to be getting any Lilies of the Valley. Or tulips now. It is spawning over here, which I guess means it is possible to get. But I don't know. If only these were slightly closer to each other. I think there's got to be another blue patch, right? So let's see if we spawn it here. Can we get any tulips? What spawns here? Trying to find the edge of this lily patch. Let's real quick here see if there's any other cornflowers around. There is one here, which is poppies, or not poppies, red, yellow, and blue. Let's fly up a bit. Here would be a great time for there's cornflowers, Oxeye Daisies here, but there's no Lily of the Valley, unfortunately. Which we do want the Lily of the Valley because ooh, hold up. Right here. Where does this patch end? Yeah, no, I don't think this would work. Maybe here? Well, that spawned. Oxeye? Hold up. But we're not getting Lily of the Valley. Dang it. There's got to be a spot where we can get all four. Dang it. Wait, right here. Maybe. That's actually looking promising. It is looking quite promising. We can try up here after the fact. Maybe like here. That might be able to get all four of those. We will try this area after. Okay, let's go back over here and use the rest of our testing bone meal. I don't think this is going to be a great spot. We haven't got any Lily of the Valleys or any tulips from this, so I don't think this is the spot. We want to maximize as much as possible the number of flowers we get, or number of possible flowers that we can grab here. And this one only is looking like oxeye daisies and cornflowers, which is not great. Not the best. Break all this. Last piece. Yeah, no. Okay, so this is not the spot for it, right? Let's give the other area a little test. Throw all these flowers in here. Okay. 10 more flowers. I feel like 10 is a good enough sample size where if we get a flower, it's good enough, right? One of each in 10 or 30 or 30 bone meal is fairly decent, I feel like. That should reach all the spots. But let's tear down these trees just because we can. Just these two is plenty though. Okay, do we have a zombie coming after us? We're good. Okay, for a minute we're good. Okay, so we definitely get oxeye daisies. We need cornflowers and the other 3. Oh, we get tulips. So now we need cornflowers and oxeye daisies. Which we should expand down over here. We're not going to count these. We still need cornflowers and Lily of the Valley. That one. I would love to be able to get all 4. Let's grab... And we don't have much grass block. Dang it. Let's fly over here real quick. Die. Dude, I love doing the jump flying with an elytra. It's so satisfying. It is one of the most satisfying things movement wise in this game for me. I don't know why it's so satisfying, but it is. I guess it's satisfying because you have to time it fairly decently for it to work. Tulip. We're not getting any Lily of the Valley, and I don't really remember where they were spawning fully. Which I care more about the Lily of the Valley than the oxeye daisy. And we're not. Cornflower. Really the most important two are the Lily of the Valley and the... What's it called? The cornflower. That's just straight cornflower there. Where was the Lily of the Valley? Do you guys remember? There's a white tulip. Ooh, white tulip would work. A white tulip would work. Hold up. But you know what that means? We need more grass. It's just got to be any white flower. Any white flower will work. That way we don't have to turn bone meal into our white dye. We can just make the white dye from flowers. And we can use the bone meal instead to grow flowers. Sorry, sheep, for tearing up your whole grass, but it's my grass now. Okay, let's fly back over. Ooh, my legs. I know I had this set as building a bee farm, and we've been working on a flower farm instead. But hey, don't hate, appreciate. Okay, I want to fill in this area, because that was a white tulip, which would work. I think tulips look better anyways, even though the lily of the valley is my birth flower, which is interesting, I guess. So let's try this spot. Let's see what all we get. Let's drop off everything else. I'll dump it into here. Make sure we have no flowers left. Okay. Let's make another chest. Bang. Okay. All right. Now, if we plant it here, what flowers do we get? We get white and pink. Now we need cornflower and oxeye daisies for it to be a really good spot. Oxeye daisy. Okay. Now we just need cornflower. No cornflower there. We are getting a lot of pink and white. We might need to move like one block that way. Okay. A white. Pink, white, pink. Haven't got any blue yet, so let's try to move it. Should we go 1 or 2 blocks? Let's try 2 and see what flowers we get. Absolutely none. Nice. Just what we like to see. We get oxeye daisies and pinks still, which is good. Now we need cornflowers. We haven't got white or blue yet, which were the main 2 we wanted. We got white. Okay, so white is checked. Now, can we get cornflowers? Pink. Oxeye daisy. Still haven't got any blue. Dude, we were getting so many blue here. What the heck? No blue. Pink, white. See, I'm scared if we move it over anymore, we're not going to get white. See, nope. Did we just get this? I think so. Interesting. Pinks. A bunch of pink. We're not getting any blue. Uh-oh. We're not getting much white either, but like I said, it doesn't have to be much. It just has to be available. I don't think blue is going to be available here, though. Okay. So, let's try a slightly different spot. Right there. Or should we go 2 blocks over? Let's try here. Okay, now we have... We'll set it to nothing in our brain. Okay. Oxeye daisy. Okay. Another Oxeye Daisy. We got a pink. So Oxeye Daisy pink. We need to eat. Let's block here. Still only Oxeye Daisy and pink. Still only Oxeye Daisy and pink. Not looking great. Just grass. Pink. We haven't got any white or really any other color. Then we have white. So we just need a cornflower now. I'm not hopeful, I'm gonna be honest. What spawns over here? Cornflower. Wait. Okay, hold up, pause. So if cornflower can spawn here, what if we came to there? Let's try this spot. So set it to nothing in our brain again. We have pink and white and Oxeye Daisy in one fell swoop here. Come on, blue. Just spawn. Another pink. We just need a cornflower. If we see a cornflower, we're chilling. Pink. No, come on. Bunch of white. Okay. Nothing. Come on, just give me a cornflower, please, game. No. Cornflower spawning over here? Yes, they are spawning over here. Okay. So if we need to move it, we might need to move it one more block this way. Come on, give me a cornflower. You know you want to. Let's move it one block this way. So set it to nothing in our brain again. We got pink. So pink. Pink and Oxeye Daisy. Let's chop these trees. They might be in the way of potential spawning spots. Okay. Bang. Just Oxeye Daisies, which we already had. We have pink and Oxeye Daisies so far. We have still pink and Oxeye Daisies. Come on, give me a white. Give me a white and a cornflower. Man, it's not looking good, guys. Nope, don't be lazy. Clear it all. Pink, Oxeye Daisy, no white. I just want all four. Pink, Oxeye Daisy still, no white or blue. It's not looking great for us, dudes. Still no white. We got a cornflower. We haven't got any whites. And that cornflower is on the edge of where these would spawn. Not what we want. We want primarily blue and white with a little bit of... Okay. So... let's... Okay, if we spawn it here, do we get blue? We get a lot of blue. And we get lily white, but not from the tulip. Do we also get pink? Let's move this to this way. Let's try here. We get Oxeye Daisy, we get pink. Okay. So that's 2. We get another Oxeye Daisy. We need to extend this now. I'm worried that we're not going to get either of the whites here. But we are getting pink. And we are getting oxide daisies. We are getting blue. Okay. More blue, pink, oxide daisy. We need some form of white. Blue. Pink, blue, no white. We got white. This is the spot right here. It can get all 4 types. Wow. It's not much, right? It's very little on the white. So I want to test to see if we can push it 1 block further if we get all the blocks. I know this is a tedious process, guys. So let's go here maybe and see what blocks we get. We got pink. I know it's a tedious process, guys. I'm sorry. But this is just how the game is. Okay. I know I said building a bee farm. I'm sorry, this isn't a bee farm. We got pink and oxide daisy. We need blue and some form of white. We got blue, so we just need some form of white. Pink, blue, oxide daisy. Pink, white. We got white tulip. Okay. So this spot also has everything we need. Let's try this spot. Do we still get tulips here? I don't know. This is quite far. We do still get tulips. We get oxide daisy. So we have pink and oxide daisy. Okay. Oxide daisy, we get blue. Are we in range of the lily of the valleys? I'm gonna lean towards no. Blue, we still getting pink. Have we gotten white yet? I don't think we have at all. Blue, oxide daisies. Oxide daisy. Oxide daisy pink. Nothing. We just need a white now. We're not getting any lilies of the valley, which is unfortunate. Let's come over here. We're gonna count that spot as a no. Okay. Nothing yet, which is fine. This is only the first bone meal. Okay. Can I pick that up? Thank you. We have nothing again. That's not concerning. Oxide daisies. Do we get tulips here? I'm assuming no. We're also not getting anything else other than oxide daisies right now. We got blue and a lily. Okay, so we got blue, white, and a lily of the valley. Blue. Can we also get tulips? We just need any form of tulip. Blue, white, or not blue, white, blue, and oxide daisy. So here can spawn both. I don't know, guys. I don't know if they all can spawn on this block. We haven't got any tulips, which worries me. Let's move this way. If I can get... So we got blue and oxeye daisy so far. I'm trying to maximize this. I'm gonna be honest. So no tulips still. Blue and oxeye daisy again. That's all we've gotten from this one. Blue and oxeye daisy again. Oxeye daisies. We did get a lily of the valley. A lily of the valley. Can we get tulips? That's the only question now. Can we get tulips? We can grab the lilies of the valley. Can we get tulips? Come on, you can do it. I don't think so. Okay. So let's try here. I don't know if this will give us lilies. So let's try here. We have blue. We have oxeye. So blue and oxeye daisy. I forgot where we were. I think we were right here. Still blue, oxeye daisy. Blue, oxeye daisy, still. Nothing new. Nothing new. We got a tulip. Okay, now we just need a lily of the valley. Do we think we can get lilies here? We could try to move it up a block. Is there a plugin? I'm curious. Colors, renders, shapes, generic info lines, flowers. No. Okay. Can we get a lily of the valley? If not, it's not worth coming all the way over here. Come on. We have 5 more attempts. Come on. I don't remember which spots were good either. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get Lily of the Valley here. Okay. Dang it. Okay. We're just going to settle for this spot. We got Oxeye Daisies. We got those. We just check for blue. Fortunately, we only have one more. Dang it. Okay, we need more bone meal. So we throw all this in here. Let's head to the windmill real quick. Grab some more bone meal. Okay. Got some bone meal. We lost all of our momentum there. Kind of sucks. Okay, can we get blue here? It's the only one we haven't gotten. I don't know if we've gotten a white. We've gotten pink. We have gotten white. So we just need a blue. Come on, give me a blue. How are we not getting blues here? Okay. Why aren't we getting blue? Let's try... There. So birch log. We get blue and oxeye daisy on the first one. Can we really not get blue here? That's crazy that we... Getting a bunch of pink. We can also get white. I'm not seeing blue, which is very strange. Okay. So we've gotten blue and oxeye daisy here. Okay. Still blue oxeye daisy. Nothing new. Still blue oxeye daisy. Still blue oxeye daisy. Okay, game, come on. You're giving me so many tulips. One spot over. I moved one spot. You're not giving me any blues there. We can get tulip, white or pink tulips. Now we need a white. I am curious actually about one more spot, which we will put as planks here. We have pink. We have oxeye daisy. Plank. We have blue. We just need a white tulip now. That's all we need, and this spot wins. Double pink, another blue, oxeye daisy. All we need is a white tulip, and this is the winning spot. White tulip. All right, we have found a winning spot. We have found our winner. Can actually get 4 different flowers in one spot. That's pretty good. Again, white tulips. We can grab cornflowers. We can get pink tulips. And we can get oxeye daisies. All from that spot right there. Now, I don't know what the maximum... What is the max grass can spawn from bone meal? MC. Radius 6 patch of tall. Bone meal or on a grass block spawns plants in a 15 by 15? Oh, wait. It's the exact maximums and mechanics for plant generation are vary slightly depending on your platform. Centered on the top 15 by 15? Wait, area of effect 15 centered on the, but then it directly ignores that and says vegetation can generate up to 7 blocks away in any cardinal or diagonal direction. So 7 blocks, because that's the total. That makes sense. Okay, so 7 blocks away. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bang. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bang. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bang. Here. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bang. Okay. Alrighty. So that will be the flower farm. There. And I don't know how we're going to make that, but we will figure that out later. I just wanted to get it, find the area, is essentially what we were doing there. And that's all we were doing there. Because now we know where not to build the bee farm. All that work. Wasn't that much work. It was just a bunch of placing and breaking blocks. But that's all Minecraft really is. It's a bunch of placing and breaking blocks. So, next question. Where do we want the house? And where do we want the... Where do we want the house? And where do we want the bee farm? I'm thinking. That's always a dangerous thing when I think. It is always dangerous when I think. But, so the flower farm will be there. I don't know how we will make it look good. I don't know how we're going to do that. I'm going to be honest with you guys. That is something we will have to figure out when we get there. We may... I don't know. Like I said, we'll have to figure that out when we get there. I don't know even how to build a flower farm, to be honest with you guys. Never built one. I'm thinking we want the house. I think over there. I think we want the house over in this area over here. So let's break these trees. That's a big tree. And then where would we want the bee farm? I don't know. We do need to be careful of that. Actually, let's keep this tall tree. Well, it's going to mess up. We will have to plant a tall tree later. Otherwise, it's going to mess and keep those straight leaves, which is not what we'd prefer. I meant to lay out some food. I'm so annoyed that I didn't lay out food, guys. Dang it, I meant to lay out food. Now I'm gonna have no food for tomorrow either. Man, that sucks. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it before stream. No. Also, I have not drank enough water today. Okay. So we're thinking house here, over here. And I'm thinking let's break all this. Let's grab some blocks. We will eventually repopulate this area with trees, as it doesn't make sense for a druid's house to just be in the complete open. But that's fine. For now, it makes it easier to build in an open area. Okay. I also did forget, we have a double blaze spawner in this world. So, I'm thinking we put the house here. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm thinking a long, skinny house for this guy. Something like that. And then, or do we want it facing this way? I think we want to flip this. So, go here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And there. And then what we can do is have a door here-ish. So grab these. A door maybe there that leads into a small little apiary, or a small greenhouse type, like a connected greenhouse. So we would want, let's look up a circle generator. Circle generator. Now, how big would we want this, right? So doorway here. Let's just place a door just so we can better see that. Door. It is raining outside. So door there. And then, actually, let's move this one block over to here. That way, we can put this wall here. I don't know how far out we want to go. So that's 2 blocks, 2 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or how many total is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe something like this. Is that big enough? That looks kinda squat. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Bang. Now, how big would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But here's the question. Does it make sense that the farm is just as big as a house? Not really. So let's keep it a little pushed back like this. Okay. I think that's big enough. And then what we could do is use these as our template blocks. So we'd want to come up, I think 2 blocks here, and then start the dome. So we'd want to go, how many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a 5 block gap here, which is quite small. So we'd want to go up in. Let's try this. Up in. And then if we go 3 blocks here, and that's I want this one taller. Do we want this? Oh my goodness. Dude, he was zooming. There's too many zombies over here now. Leave me alone. Okay. I'm thinking we want this 1 block wider on either side. see if this will look correct. Once we, well, we actually have, let's go 2 blocks wider on this side so we don't have to push it up out the other way. So pop this down, break this all out. Okay, now we just go up a block, break these. This connects here. Okay, up a block. Now we go in here. And then we go bang. No, we just broke both the blocks. Dang it. Okay, we don't want it to look too spiky though, which this is kind of starting it to look spiky. So what if we go up here? And then break this. And then go like this. How would this look? Does that look domular? It does. What if we break through that? Then it looks spiky. What if instead we keep it short, keep it squat, like this. Okay. And then, but it's longer on this. So let's try this. How does that look? That might be the shape. I think that's the shape. Okay. I like that. And then this will need raised up a block. Like so. Nice. I do like that. And then we could put a pillar there. 2, 2, 2. So that would be equal on the pillars. No, it wouldn't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's a wall here. So I guess this is how we would have to do it. Unless we wanted, yeah. So, okay. Bang, bang, bang. Fill these in. Okay. So that sets that into place. Just break that, break these. Okay. Same thing over here real quick. Place this. Obviously, these aren't going to be the blocks we use. We're probably going to use more like a wooden material. I'm just trying to get a quick template down. And it's easy to tell what you're doing with diorite. Something like that. Now here's the question. Do we bring this pole? Right now it looks like a skeleton, right? Do we bring this out? I don't... Maybe. With logs, that might look good. We'll leave it for now. And of course we would want glass. Okay. I think that will work decently. We will want this to be raised up. We don't have enough blocks for at the moment, but... And then we will do some terraforming around it as well. Okay. So now we can block all this up. This tree will need to move. Move, Mr. Tree. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello. My house. Or, I guess the druid's house. Bee farm. Hello, bee farm. Let's go ahead and chop these. We're gonna have to end up tapering this back this way. Just a little bit. We don't have a ton of space here. It's fine. Just do something like that. Okay. Oh, wait. We weren't supposed to break this block. So, if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, there. We will need more on this house now because now it looks small. It will be taller though, right? So maybe. So it would go 2, 3. Four. We're out of diorite. Where's our chest? There it is. Grab diorite. What time is it? Oh, wait. We were running out of time. No! I thought I had more time. We took too long on the flower farm. Okay. So this is 3 blocks. We want a 3-block ceiling there. Which that would probably be a slab. So let's grab some slabs. And we might actually use birch on this. Give it a different color than what we've been building out of the whole entire time. So that would go there. And then let's grab these. Okay, 1, 2, 3. See, I feel like this is going to get really tall. But then we can also... So 1, 2, 3. We can add something here to make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's centered. Ideas. Okay. And then this would be a shorter roof. Let's break this. Break these as well. Just for now, we can always grow more. Just cut it off there. There we go. Okay. Now this would only go up to like here. Then this would start sloping in. Like so. Like this. There. And then up. Well, we'd probably want to use stairs though. So grab these. But I don't know, slabs would probably look good on it as well. Okay. I wonder if we would put that there. And then this here. And that would connect with this wall, right? I think. Yeah. How does that look? Looks a little funky. We would need to... If we wanted it to do that kind of slope... How does... I don't think that's... looks good. It'd have to be like this. Which we would run into an issue here. So... to deal with that, we would push this one block up. That way, at least on this line, it's a full block. And then the only issue we have to run into is here. Right there. And then this would come up over in like this. But we would have an issue. This would be the wall. And then this would be our issue spot. Which should be doable and fixable. Okay. And this needs to come up further. So this is where the roof would start, right? Yes. So this, nope, not there. This would start here. And then it'd be a tall A-frame roof. That's not where that would go. It'd go like that. Pillar up with this. It's not even yet. That is. And then let's get a basic layout of this. Just to get a kind of a rough idea what this will all look like. And then, so do we want to go up already? So if we go in, up, 2, 2, so 2, 2. I think that'll look right. So let's go regular. Here. In. Like so. And then we pop it up 1. Like so. Do the same thing here. Another 1. This would go here. I don't know if these are going to be the blocks we use. Probably not for the roof, at least. Like that. Now, how does this scale look? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, guys. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, it looking pretty good. The idea is there. Obviously, it looks like nothing right now. It's just a bunch of blocks. But it's got potential. It definitely has potential. Let's pull this across. So it would be above that, which is good. Which is definitely what we were wanting. And that would come to here. It'd be a block gap. I think this will work. I think we have the layout of our apiary. I know we didn't get to it till the very end of the stream, but I think we got the layout. Oh, dude, that's gonna look so sick there. We would have to add more around. But what if we actually, to fix... No, we'd still have that issue. See, I wish we could... I wish so badly that we could stack different half slabs. So like have half of this and then half a block of diorite, guys. Dude, that'd be so nice. It would just simplify stuff like this so much and make it so much nicer. All right. I think that is pretty good. Get out of here. I like the shape. Flower farm, I don't know how we will do and make it look good. But we can definitely fit bees in here. Most definitely. We could even... 3. It's even. Nice. Because we could even put bees. Not saying that this is exactly what we're going to do, but we could put bees like that on 2 of the sides, or like that, and then just have flowers. Scattered about. I mean, I think I like it. It won't be automatic, right? But that's fine. It won't be auto. But I mean, it's our first bee farm. It's fine if it's manual. Emmanuel. And then I'm thinking, since this is kind of going to be like our flower building, we could have here a staircase that leads down, and down here we'll probably actually make this a 1 block, so like so, and then down here we can have the cactus farm output. Obviously we'll have to fill that hole in, and then just have the cactus farm like flowing, like built under this essentially, and flowing this way just to drop the items in here, because we need 1, 2. We'd have to go a little deeper than this, so maybe like here, and then we could build some sand, well, air, we're water, air, sand, cactus. It might even have to go 1 lower, which isn't a huge deal, because we could go further in this way. So yeah, that's not even a huge deal. All right, guys. Let's see how the shape looks from here. I think that shape's fine. We might have to do some stuff near the front of the house, but the template for the apiary is now complete. I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. What all did we do today? Well, we finally got back to base from, you know, the massive adventure that we went on. We found an area for a potentially pretty decent little flower farm. It's not, you know, anything too special. It's what? It'll give us cornflowers, lilies of the valley, oxeye daisies, and tulips. Wait, yeah. Both pink and white. So it's actually 5 flower types from that farm, which is pretty good numbers if I do say so myself. But yeah, anyways, guys, hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm Noisy Ninja, and I will see you guys. Can we see? Is that the top of the house? We can see the house from our house. That's actually fire. What the heck? I didn't think we'd be able to. We might have to add some trees. I don't know. We'll have to see how the house looks. But why are we wubbing? Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Hanging out with my little puppy dog. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Noisy Ninja, out.